Welcome to Charlottesville, Mr. Jefferson's University, the University of Virginia, where fans have been flooding the ground since early this morning. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Virginia Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Get lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. He'll bring it out. It's Courtney. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps. Man, oh, man, it was brutal up front.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
I tell you, this defense and their front seven, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Swings it out to his running back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Back to throw, it's Morris. Grab near the marker, it's Harris. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. Second and
They starting the bell already. What the fuck was that?
You're coming out of the backfield, and all of a sudden the ball's in your breadbasket.
Yeah, how about that? Just seeing the ball tipped up the front.
No, I like it. I like it.
All right, I'll take it. I'll make the catch. That goes down in the stat book as a catch.
That's supposed to be a pick, too. I should have even swatted that bitch, but that's cool.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his big tight end. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And And the Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the run. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Nice catch by the big tight end. Nice job holding on to the football, getting the first down. But I tell you what, I love the physicality by the defense. I love how they're making him pay every time he catches the football. Later on,
he's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. To throw, it's Holstein. Bringing the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
They'll go to the ground. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains, and they have a first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got him downfield. There he goes. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
Pittsburgh will come to the line with a first and goal. It's in the tight end in motion. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And I got to know on offense, right? When I get in this situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward, not start dancing around, going all over the place and losing yards. That's just bad offense.
Beck's going for the goal line. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. After getting stuffed, what did they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Here's the handoff. Had no nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Holstein. Looking to the big tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Reed. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. Off play action on first down. That's reeled in, it's Holmes.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Lee. Touchdown, Panthers! Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Courtney. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
To the air, it's Morris. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Hauls it in. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. They finally make the stop, but the big run is ready to move those sticks for the first down.
And I got to to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2, can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical, got to break tackles, got to go through people, whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Right on target this time. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
The Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Motion from the back. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team.
Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for space. It's Reed. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got it in the middle. It's Reed. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Got it behind the line. It's Reed. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Defense looks as if it's coming. On the move. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Try to get it to the edge. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
That back got thumped, and that happened fast. That linebacker got in there so quick.
And the most important thing for the back, when you see that coming, make sure that football is riveted to your rib cage.
You lose the football, you lose the ability to carry the football. Coaches are going to give that squarely to somebody else.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Courtney. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll send the back in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to pass, it's Morris. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Courtney. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. To the air on first down. Flips it out in the flat. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Cavaliers want to move quickly. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Wants to go up top on first down. Snags it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They want to throw it. Quarterback adapted. Looking for the score. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Inside the 50. The 30.
Yeah, I was just fucking. I ain't gonna lie. I was just fucking around, to be honest with you. That was bad on me, though. That was bad on me.
Don't see often a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our half update. The Cavaliers start the second half.
Nah, nothing.
Coming out with it, it's Robinson.
Not gonna for the same, man. I'm just fucking around, man.
Got great speed. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? Take it to the house. Touchdown.
Man, lock in, man. Lock in.
Can't start the second half any better. better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
23, Virginia, 14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Courtney. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 60.
I like your plays, man. They're making me think. All that motion and shit. I'm like, okay, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quick release on the RPO. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
So now it's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Now, I'm the best in the league with the switch stick. I swear I am. I swear I am. I'm the best in the league in that motherfucker with that motherfucker.
They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. He'll take it himself. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's my fault. That's my fault. Oh my God, that's my fault. I messed up. That's my fault. This shit.
No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
They'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is
I'm ready for my pick now, bro. I'm ready for my pick, man. I'm ready for my pick six, bro.
Really nice job by the defense.
You ready? I'm ready for it, man. Let me know.
Stuffing the run.
My boy.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle.
This nigga standing there, bro. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming.
And the Cavaliers headed quickly to the line.
if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's
Jesus!
Ooh, and they almost had another.
Where's my pick?
Dialed in, man. The interception on the last possession, almost another one there. They've got a really
That motherfucker dropped this, son.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Scanning the field, it's Morris. They go to the wide receiver screen. And
That wide receiver screen is so tough because I didn't know, like, I didn't know. I just didn't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I legit did not know. That was tough.
The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Trying to slam in. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second down, he'll throw it. Touchdown, Virginia! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Reed. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Finds his man. It's Reed. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Caught near the sideline. It's Reed. Hit right back to the line.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. Makes the catch, it's Reed.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. This time they'll go to the running game. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Yeah, and I think on that 3rd down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll move the wide receiver. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
That's weird because I was pressing X and all that. I don't know.
Looking to move
oh well.
the chains on 4th try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
Yeah, you was worried about the drag.
And we'll see if they get it.
I mean the flat, yeah, the drag right though. You was worried about that. I'm like, look at this nigga. I'm like, look at this nigga.
Everybody's stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Oh, he's got some space. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together.
You funny. Like, I'm looking at you.
Bleeding the clock. This is exactly
Like, I'm looking at that nigga right there. I'm watching you. I'm like, I know he done clicked onto that nigga.
Deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He bullies his way on.
All right, let's get a nice play for this. Let's see what we got.
This offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage
Oh,
standpoint.
I've been chilling, man. I've been chilling, man.
Touchdown here and help out our team.
Oh, yo, no way. No way.
Quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try.
Don't worry. We gonna stay on the field.
For so many plays, for so long, when you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
And the field goal unit stays put. They will try.
This a real nigga play right here.
Haymaker and deck him with a touchdown on 4th and
If I ran the wrong joint. If I would have ran the other one, that would have been TD.
Stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down.
Let me see.
Really good job on this defense.
Yeah.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David. because
Almost
they
again.
score in a hurry because of how efficient
Almost.
And welcome to modern college.
Almost.
Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick
Damn.
decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From his end zone, lot of room to throw downfield.
Oh.
Pucks it out of the air.
Oh.
Brought down, but
He's supposed to beat it.
down.
That's all right.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards
Ooh.
after that goal throw there. And because the QB got it to his guy early, he was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line. 1st and 10. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast, you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch that ball on the perimeter, a lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now. Those safeties fly up, those corners fly up, outside backers fly up, and get in the play immediately.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Dropping back, it's Morris. Throws to the tight end. That 3rd down pass was
That's on the QB, and that was on my zone too. I think, but he should have been there though. He should have got that. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
trailing by a possession. They need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
That was y'all like a dot.
Man, talk about playing complimentary
That was
football. You get the turnover, and now you take points immediately. Nice job by the defense forcing it, the offense taking advantage, putting points on the board.
30. Virginia, 21.
He'll bring it out.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We didn't ever stop. Come on, D. You still you owe me a pick all game, so I ain't get one yet. I need that pick, bro.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
With the catch, it's Harris. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And the Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Motion from the wideout. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Them niggas, they got stuck. Yeah, they got stuck. That's a game time you gotta chill, bro.
Now on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Morris. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quarterback making checks. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Cavaliers look to keep this drive humming.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
And the Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball passed. If you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
two-point try. Gets it out fast. He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and it is a one-point game. They're within striking distance, but they need the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back.
Good game. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, bruh.
Time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Working that wide receiver screen. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. Now on the move. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. Turning it on. Touchdown, Virginia. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Sends it back in motion. Just couldn't nudge it across for the two-point conversion. They'd hoped to go up by a touchdown, but they're still up by 5 here in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Hicks. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
From the gun to give, looking for room. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it for a big play. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, no, the ball popped out.
Bro, you just got blessed this whole game. What the fuck? What? This Hey, don't nobody complain about NCAA to me, sir. Please, sir. Sir, nobody complain about NCAA to me, sir. Hey.
It came down to the final